Based, live, local, unmissable.
The thing that my team needs to learn quickly to be successful is that
learn how to work together and also properly film.
Everyone is on toes about the competition.
Kumanjani kule nkinga cause nyalo kahle ngisese own problem.
I think our school will win the grand prize. Yeah.
Working with time.
We're a very united team and
Fade this line.
being conflicted with each other would be
50K by all means.
Next week, we are starting our shooting.
You are watching Young Directors.
Lelanga lesithathu ke leli umsakade Swatini TV solo ukulethela yona imidlalo ye-Instacash soccer tournament. Kanti ke saqala khona emkhuzweni ngalesibili kwase kuthi ngalesithathu sayakhona ke emayaluka eBig Bend. Kanti ke namuhla sila enhlangano King Sobhuza the second stadium enhlangano lapho khona kufunakala champion yakhona lapha eShiselweni. Bangenile ke bamvu betile ke bamvu tibukeli kitala emaqembu mhlambe tikolo letine lebetidlala elangeni lanamuhla sikolo sase hlangano Central sifikile njengoba sibonakala kathi ngibo laba support kakhulu Hlathikulu Central ikhona ingozi beyikhona kanyeke nezindwendweni bebakhona. Hello and welcome bito lami ngingilinda ngokadlamini ekahoho ikhona Imvonjeni imile elibonjeni imile iBig Bend. Namuhla la sikatsile ukuthi lotawuphuma la tawumelela yona isifundza noma iregion yaseShiselweni. Sikhona ke isikolo sasenhlangano Central, a very historic stadium in terms of yona inhlangano Central njengoba ihome ground yabo le bayibangile ke lenkudlalena iminyaka lemnengi naso isikolo sase Evelyn Bering labakhonile ke ukuthi singafiki ke sona la kulamanqamlawa njengoba ubona nje ukuthi emafans ayo inhlangano Central aphume kanganani. Bayiwinile ke yona inhlangano Central igame yokuqala bashaya yona esikolo sase Hlathikulu Central ngemagoli ke lamane kulinye. yabuya ke ezindwendweni yashaya isikolo sasengozi ngemagoli amabili kulinye. Sitawufuna nje solo sicocisana nabo baqeqeshi balama tikolo letimbili. Kanzi ke isikolo sase inhlangano njengoba ngisho ukuthi siqhamuka ku branch yakhona lapha enhlangano. Bese kuthi izindwendweni iqhamuka ku branch yasemhlosheni lapho khona batholane nengozi. Ingozi iqhamuka ku branch yakhona kumbulungwane branch. Njengoba ngisho ukuthi lenkundla le i very historic. Kodwa ngidamcala ngimfuna coach wasezindwendweni ngibuka ukuthi ingabe uhamba kanjani yena coach wasezindwendweni ngumfanzile wakamamba sive ukuthi ingabe vele kuhambe kanjani ngidabe sengicina ngaye ke coach lo hostile la wasenhlangano central ngidamfuna coach umfanzile wakamamba ufundisa khona ezindwendweni coach ngifika la nidlala nalabaphuma kumbulungwane branch ngifuna nje coach usithathe through from uqhamuka khona emhlosheni ukuthi bekulukhuni kanganani kuphuma kule branch yasemhlosheni nabenze nema nangathi ukuthi ngiba nema opponents le ndawo udlala nawo la qhamuka kumbulungwane branch.
Ngiyabonga Msakade. Hey, imidlalo belikhuni vele kusuka ema-groupini ku-group stage from emhlosheni branch. The games were not easy, but nje we've been managing to come through because vele lesikole siwine ngaso nje lamhlala lo 2-1. It's been our traditional score. Vele kusuka le branchini so siwina ngalo 2-1. Nginethemba nje ukuthi nalamhla le final sidlala nyalo nemanzini nalenhlangano central. Maybe the same traditional score lesivame kuwina ngaso sa 2-1 sithola la kule game lena Msakade.
Bengifuna kubuta lokho nje coach njoba ngibuka nje vele le history kusukela emsukile ebranchini yasemhlosheni bo 2-1 namhlanje wena 2-1 le secret kuphi coach?
Hey, ngindlela nje abafana bami batmisela ngayo nale training nje le determination abanayo e training. So noma bebaluza they try to come back and fight. So that's why maybe we continue to get this 2-1 score. Normally sivame kora kala thina simthole lo kusente lo 2-1 sente lo 2-0 bese yakhamu ke opponent ishaya lo 1 kepha namhlanje kwenzeke lese lokungavama sa bakora kala laba basengozi sabuya thina with a strong determination. We fought and got this 2-1 score Msakade. Siyabonga
Coach, ni dlale muva inhlangano central idlale kuqala ingabe mhlambe recovery session niyendile nikubadlali ukuthi singakhanzi sebabanjwa ifatigue kule game le?
Sizamile kuMsakade kubentisa wona lawo imassage nje bona isikhathi sincane ukuthi bakhona recover. Manje siyathemba ukuthi lokho ezame ukuthi sibende siba relax lapha maybe ba massage mama cells abo maybe bazodlala Msakade. Yeah.
Sila iKing Sobhuza stadium home ground yenhlangano central balitayele le ground la ngibuka futhi nesupport mshiya loya ngibona benhlangano central baningi kakhulu compared to skola sakho ingabe psychological nikhonile nikulungisa abadlali kuma bamelane nale atmosphere namhla la nale turf.
Yeah, Msakade laba bafana kusho sibaqala ukudlala maybe ku stadium lesifully packed kaso badlala emathimini abo. They are used to such atmosphere. But nje kuyebona inhlangano central itoba ne upper hand considering ukuthi this is their home ground. Thina bethu sibangana even with numbers. But we hope ukuthi maybe the local support here because there are supporters here who will be supporting ezindwendweni. We hope maybe they will give us confidence and see ukuthi maybe nathi we win against inhlangano central.
Asikufisela inhlanhla coach usadlala yona ema final.
Yeah. Siyathemba ukuthi ekugcineni izindwendweni utathola ticket lelihambe lomnikise eKhilani naloku kukhashane nje eKhilani stadium. Kepha nje nathi siyathandaza ukuthi hayi bafana bethu baphumelele la and conquer this inhlangano central in their own backyard. Sifuna kubabhula sibashiye bakhala la inhlangano. umsakade. Singabonga kakhulu Msakade.
nguye ke coach wayo izindwendweni loyo umfanzili wakamamba usho wona ukuthi kusukela abaqala abangena ebranchini solo bawina ngayo 2-1 2-1 uyethemba ukuthi namuhla batawina ngayo 2-1 ndamlanza coach wenhlangano central simuve because bona batayele kudlala la kule nkundla lena yeKing Sobhuza enhlangano coach Ngwandile wakashongwe coach ngiyakubona ngasocala kuba frustrated nje igame ingaqali ngani ma interviews kumele uwende welcome coach ingabe ama preparations kuqala nje nisadlala khona ebranchini ngiyathi nashaya your biggest rivals bangeti la kulesigaba lesi kube likhuni kanganani kuphuma ebranchini
Well, kakhulu from the first game because we played a 1-1 draw against Shiselweni, so kwasenda savele saba under pressure. So game number 2, 3 and 4 kuma groups ke waba nale pressure kanjalo. And moving to knockout stage, quarter final, we played against Evening Pairing, my rivals ethu. La team lelikhulu ukuthi ungabehlula but nje sakhona because of iplan yethu lebesinayo kibo saba eliminator and then moving on to Edwaleni High School in fact sesiyodlala neKhuleni semi final nayo lesikhona kukora on the 84th minute so indlela yethu belikhuni sathola iDwaleni lebe ima favorites ebranchini yethu nayo sakhona kueliminator kuma penalties so kafisa nje ngiveta ukuthi indlela yethu kuze sifike la ibelikhuni kakhulu.
Coach ngibuka le team yakho ngibuka nale chemistry ngiyathi ukuthi history yakho as a coach udlala that father figure kubadlali bakho le motivation behind the success yenhlangano central what's the secret
la kuqala nje from the administration ngiyabonga isupport lengiyithola from the school admin teachers as well as the students later go ato support njengoba wabona aphumile in their numbers la and then the motivation kulabafana is trying to bring yourself to their level and khona kuba nale understanding kulkuni ku manage abafana but nje trying to get the best out of labafana ngicabanga ukuthi ngiko lokusisitako
coach kutakule finally ihistory solokuqale lama regional finals ithi lo dlala ekuqala uhamba all the way awin ingabe wena kungakunika in advantage lothi udlala ekuqala wakhona kuphumula izindwendweni yadlala muva
well itolo asikakuboni kwendeka nakudlalwa elibonjeni lokho akukwendeki kanjalo but ke thina we hope ukuthi ngema plans lesinawo for izindwendweni yebo kona they are a close chapter because asibati and I only watched them for about 30 minutes then ngahambisa abafana ukuthi bayokudla stop nje sibuye well angibati kahle but nje I'll try to stick to my plan nalabafana ukuthi ba execute kahle.
Last question coach before ngudedela uhambe solo bawina nga 2-1 kusukela le branchini yabo kude kufika la I prediction yakho score.
Hey, my brother, that one will be very difficult for me to answer. But ngalo ukuthi ngumbuto lodzinga impendulo. Hayi ngidawuphuma ngesipikili la 1-0.
Thank you coach.
Sharp my brother.
Coach wayoke inhlangano central loyo Ngwandile wakashongwe uzothi awuphuma nje nesipikili sa 1-0 lokusho ukuthi history yezindwendweni ngathi namuhla noma la final iyaphela yabo 2-1 njengoba ebranchini phela solo bashanga 2-1 naku last game against yona ingozi bawine nga 2-1 inhlangano central yashaya iBearing yashaya iDwaleni nawubuka lawo ma teams lawo cishe bona ba bene tougher road compared to yona izindwendweni kodwa ke la eKing Sobhuza tinva tiyendeka la mina nawe sawumela nje nge 90 minutes kuphela or maybe who knows because sibonile itolo kuyiwa kuma penalties who knows mhlambe le game lena ingaka kuma penalties the fans are waiting. Officials are waiting. Everyone is waiting. I'm sure Fabrice Msonera is waiting to give you the best commentary. Kule game.
All right. Thank you very much to our field reporter, that is Linda Ramini. And here we go again, as now we enter day 3 of the regional championships. of the Instacash School Soccer Tournaments. I'll be your leading commentator, Fabrice Musona. After yesterday's story in Mayaloga Stadium under the Lubombo region, the story now takes us to the Shiselweni region in one of the famous areas known as King Sobhuza, the second Memorial Stadium, a facility that is now known for hosting some of the Premier League and National First Division. The two teams have entered the area to entertain us in the finals. We have Nhlangano Central High School versus Zindwendweni High School after defeating Ngozi High School in the area of kickoff. While for Nhlangano Central, they managed to defeat Hlatikulu. What a game we have in store here at the King Sobhuza, the second memorial. Talking about the venue, it is a facility just shortly that officially was built in 2014, but officially opened in 2015. A FIFA-funded technical center, that is the King Sobhuza, the second memorial stadium. And that is senior officials all the way from Instacash, managing director, that is Mandla Chicks and Ngumalo, greeting some of the players here at the King Sobhuza. Now, I won't be alone today as we've been doing it. We've got a journey of empowering youngsters as well in as far as the development is concerned. We've got two youngsters with the hope to becoming the future commentators of the sports industry. That is put Bandi next to me, and Sinengosi Dlamini coming from Nhlangano High School. Sivusele Ngosi uthi njani namuhla uphakamisele ipho wavusele usitshele ukuthi nikatseni basenhlangano namuhla. Sikuvusele Sinengosi.
Sinivusele balelele emakhaya. Likibito lami nginguSinengosi njengoba sebashido ngakadlamini. Sidlala against eZindwendweni High School. Into lesibhekile ebadlalini bethu sinelithemba lelikhulu ukuthi batasijabulisa kude lokunye lekungakusho ngaphandle kwenjabulo sikhathe yona ukuthi utawuqhamuka kanjani angadi, but ekugcineni kwako konke sinelithemba lekuthi injabulo itaba ngakithi.
All right, but Bandile Nguphubuso Zunaba Fusere, Base Zindwendweni High School, who defeated Ngozi High School earlier on. 2-1 was the final score. Sikufusere Bandile Utifunjani, Injan Timien. They are wearing white as Zindwendweni versus black and yellow of Nhlangano High School.
My name is Bandile Gineza, aka Dark Rock Sense, Ufana Stage. Okay? Lana ndomelela eZindwendweni High School. Njengoba nibona sifake white, samba nenhlanhla always. Last corner sifike kuinhlanhla nangemandla wethu. Sibonge nje bafanele indlela labadlale ngayo the previous game bawine 2-1. So lesinelithemba lokuthi namanje basetha siqophela umlando sithi masibele ndase emakhaya. Sibiyele nenjabulo, sibiye sithokotele. Siyabonga.
All right, those are the two developing commentators we would have here in the studio. I'll be just touching base with them. Now, there are four officials to lead the encounter today. We've got Niseli Stole, the man in the center, Premier League referee. We've got Sambolo Simelane, the assistant referee. We've got Yenzo Kutle, Ntangamandla, another second assistant referee. A fourth official being Sabelo Twala, and the match commissioner being Turani Nkonyane. Those are the officials in today's fixture. Three Premier League staff, that is Stole in the center, in fourth official, Sabelo Twala being also a Premier League official, and Simelane Samburu, one of the assistant referees, also being a Premier League official. Yenzo Kutle, Ntangamandla is mostly known for regional competition. The man in the center we just talked about, that is Stole, has a Premier League experience since back in 2017. So he's been at Premier League for 9 years as a referee. So it's enough experience to give us what we need in the finals of the Shiselweni region. Once again, touching base with our junior commentators, Bandile team yako in a white. Usvetele ukuthi vele nihamba nenhlanhla. Ngibaphi badlali nje longasho ukuthi namuhla singakhatha amagoli kubo.
Okay, lapha sinemthobisi Shabangu, long captain. Hayi, akagcumi lo mfana ungathi unethi bring. Unento lela khalo nje uvele njathi. Okay, kulo ku defense basikunaselo. Simbita ngababeselo. Nguye lesingathi sithembele kuwe. Then our goalkeeper Mthuzi Gina. esimbita ngamgwaja umrepeat awuyahamba unebisa kwamgwaja vele emabanga akhe mahle man.
All right, Sinengosi, on your set, Singakatsani, Kulabadla Nyambona, Captain Lindani Dlamini with a beautiful free kick, Lesimbona Isha earlier on. Labanyabadla, Singawakatsa, Kulumdlaro, Mbapi, Sinengosi.
Okay, spoken to. Li badlali labadlala kithi baningi kakhulu labangagora sithembele kuye number 9 wethu usite kakhulu lapha kuma group stage siphilana imngoma etulu lesimbita ngambawula.
All right, that's the starting 11 of the Inhlangano Central High School. The goalkeeper is Ayanda Mavuso. There is M. Shabango, M. Dlamini, Merusiaba. There is Mamba. There is Rindani Dlamini. Scored in the area kickoff. We do have also Bandi Letrope, Nsindi Sokumalo, Mavuso, Ngosiapa, Dlamini, Siabonga, and Pilani Mgometu. Going to the other side where we have Zindwendweni. Shortly, we also get a chance to see the players. But to our commentators, shortly, I'll give you a chance to take a break, move around, and at some point, I'll once again introduce you. It was a chance to allow you to warm up ahead of this game. Otherwise, I welcome our in-house analyst in Dlamini. Over 16 years next to me, is already next to me in the studios. The youngsters will sit and learn from him, of course, through his experience. Go Sik Vosere, Ngboni Lukuruma na coach Mzwandile Shong, Utsi Shongwe, and what a game we have in store. Sik Vosere Ngos.
Fabrice, I think we're anticipating a very, very good game today because now Boga would see the opponent, the two teams, like Dalagon Sangano Central, Joba it's home ground, and they had a tougher route. Now Boga Gule Kemlena, Gulama Kemslawa, beating the likes of Bonabo, Evelyn Perring, Nabotwaleni, Kabangutaxi is a team. Then you have my opponents isn't doing. I think Bonasolo Bahamba about 2-1. Ushilo coach by Temba would say, but I'm told 2-1.
All right, they will get a chance to get one of the calls. Now, a quick one, Master. Atletico High being defeated by Nhlangano 5-1 in an early kickoff. Then as Ndwendweni defeating Gozi. You are here in the morning. Master. As a coach, Premier League and National First Division.
Oh yes. I think the talent lekona good both teams. Vele kuyakombisa ukuthi labanye already badlala ku the highest level in terms of football in the country. Ngala kuhlangano Central ukhona Nsindiso lodlalela All Nations. I think is one of my key players kule team lena utabe aqhamuka from the midfield utawuzama i-engine yakhe enkulu kakhulu is that player lo good ukhona lodlala ka Premier League lo ngiphilano kaMgometulo I think udlala Rangers yena siyamati he's got speed he's got beautiful runs yena simgasile ukuthi ahluphe kakhulu yona izindwendweni namuhla but with both ezindwendweni I think inabo bane quality I think isicetha nje kubona yena injabuliso just number 5 wakhona ezindwendweni beautiful player kodwa Fabrice this gem Mavusi Nkosengiphile I think is a very good player from that number 10 role.
All right, black and yellow, that's the Nhlangano High Central. High in confidence, number 10, number 15. I talk about number 10, Mavuso Master, just touch on him. And then we also have to talk about the number 15, Mzwandile Shabangu. And Mzwandile Shabangu is the youngest player in this Nhlangano High Central School. So this is the man on your screen. That is Mzwandile, number 15, a very rock defender. And talk about him being the youngest. I think he's one of the new players who were not there last season now. Touching base with Zindwendwe, and that is the number 2. That is Zwane Kenneth. He plays for one of the non-clubs there in the Lavumisa area. As you know, Dlamini Zindwendwe is from Lavumisa, vis-a-vis to Nhlangano High that is coming from the Shiselweni region and inside Nhlangano city.
A couple of players, Bomakelwane Bam Fabrice, Ngala Zindwendwe. yeah, very good players. Lengicabanga ukuthi they will contribute. One of them is a former Celtics player nabasadlala ka first division. Shabangu Mthobisi, a very good speedy player. Then bese kuba naye Simelane Kwanele. I think sorry Simelane Wakile naye ku defense, well educated left foot. So ngicabanga nje ukuthi sikhathe a very beautiful game namuhla.
Now for Shiselweni there is Gcina Mthunzi, there is Dlamini Mthobisi, Ngwenya Seluleko, Simelane Wakile, there is Simelane Khaya, there is Mamba Tembelihle, Mamba Mlandvo, Shabangu Mthobisi, Shongwe Siboniso, Simelane Sihlelelwe, and then we've got also Shabangu Mthobisi as the captain of the team. That's the coach of Zindendweni, of course, the technical bench. Coach is Zindendweni. The confidence is their confidence that they can beat Inhlangano. Remembering, Master, that you touched on Inhlangano, that they're one of the key men. But let's talk about this man, Master, Premier League staff coach, that is Stole. At the age of 37, he's been Premier League referee for 9 years. So that's enough experience to encounter this game.
Experience. Wabambile big games, Premier League games, FIFA accredited referee.
All right, we're already underway here in King Sobhuza, the second Memorial Stadium. Expectation is we need a champion. We need someone to represent the region. And the boxers are ticking Klangano, but anything is possible because even as Ndwendweni, they did not come here to fill the box only, just to compete. Now, in the early stages, we have to believe that the two teams are still maybe learning each other to know. We've talked about the advantage of playing early in the other games, Master. Maybe starting at 9 in the morning. To just get the ice bath and then warm up and be ready for the encounter at 3 p.m. to compare to someone who starts at 11 in the morning.
Yes. I think the recovery session is very important for players. Good see how they recover kanjani, more especially the ice bath. I managed to talk to some of officials. I think by Bayentile board Nhlangano Central now is Ndwendweni yona le ice bath. I think vele you'll expect to see Nhlangano Central kule first 10 minutes atake kube ngilo ateka more because ifuna ukuthi sheshe ibambele tempo yayo le game lena ipunishe yona Ndwendweni.
That's a free kick taken by Linda, number 11, blocked by the Ndwendweni defense. The wall there. I just have to be careful with this number 11 of Nhlangano High School. Lindani Dlamini is the oldest player, but he only started playing for the school when he was in Form 2. That is almost 3 to 4 years ago. So he scored a free kick in the earlier game against Tlatikulu High School. So he's one of the players that coaches will be looking at in the game. I was talking about the facility, Master, King Sobhuza, and a venue that we are so much used to. Now, when I'm looking at the teams that are using the stadium as their home venues, Master, we talk about Nsingizini at Premier League, Rangers Premier League, All Nations at First Division. There's also Ngwenya Sundowns using King Sobhuza as their home nation. And on Sunday, there's a playoff between Home Affairs and Mbili Cosmos. Whoever wins will also get a chance to use this venue as their home stadium. So a lot of history when it comes to the King Sobhuza, the second Memorial Stadium.
Mbili Cosmos, I think Skali utawujabula nakabona this team indlula yaku ka First Division. Home Affairs, I think the northern side, because Shiselweni kuna two wabo Super League, kuna the northern and the southern. So I think this venue nasibuka nje both schools ngaba ukuthi it's been, I've never played so lokuna artificial turf kuyo. I used to play the old King Sobhuza Stadium back in the days. So we in Nhlangano Central aware ukuthi expect ini kule game lena itawenda ini kule game.
Another player that is Mamba Tembelihle, who plays for Ndwendweni, the number 11, but now Nhlangano Central, that's the youngster I was talking about, the number 15, that is Shabangu Mzwandile, looking for their number 9 there, the front, Pilani Mgometulu, but too long for the number 9, Pilani Mgometulu.
I'm not sure if Pilani is fully fit. I'm not sure. I've been monitoring his moves. I'm not sure, but only time will tell.
All right, that is the player we'll have to monitor, Pilani Mgometulu, number 9 of Rangers FC. Now it's a throw for Ndwendweni. A quick one taken there, and have to look at the number of the jerseys and remember that the expectation is high for some of the key players. And Hlangano having some of the well-known faces, especially familiar with the face now, Mzwandile Shabangu, the number 15, giving to the number 6, looking for Philani Mgometulu, but it's a throw for Zindendweni, rather not Zindendweni, but for Hlangano Central, and quickly taken. They're seemingly applying a little bit of pressure. Is that a foul? But well defended by number 2, the Zwane Kenneth of Zindendweni.
A very solid defender. I think throughout the game Tambona asebenzisa more of the strength akafuni kudlule emuva celeni kwakhe.
All right, the stats are speaking for itself now. There is another movement you just mentioned there, Master, when it comes to strength. We've enjoyed already so far 4 minutes. Let's see, is there a cross? Looking for anyone in the box. There is the number 11. We have to be monitoring for Hlangano 11. That is Lindani Dlamini. Number 9, Philani Mgometulu. And their number 10, Mavuso, also a key player in this Hlangano. And those three players have to be monitored. Let's not forget, on the side of Zindendweni, Master, their number 11 also, I should mention, that is Mamba Tembeli, famous for Ubombo Sugar at Premier League level.
Oh, yeah. He's got the experience. I think kumele ukuthi namhla ayisebenzise but the mistakes laba wenta kula ku-Midfield bezindwendweni, I think i-redemption layer, but the mistakes kumele ukuthi abe limited.
All right, that is Zindendweni, because that is the number 14. Quickly see the chance. They're entering the box. The numbers are pushing. Let's see if there's a chance to try to look for anyone nearby, but there was no chance as the player number 14, the Shiba Sneluto, managed to try to maybe come with a counter-attack. That is Mzwandile Shabangu. Well played by Shabangu. Looking for Lindani, but well defended by... looks like it's going to be a strong-minded game, Master, compared to Big Ben and the game we watched yesterday under Lubombo region, where Big Ben were struggling in the early hours against Togotweni, but ended up being the champions. What a shot by number 13, Dlamini Siyabonga, but failed. This man right here, he scored 3 goals against Klatikulu in the morning, Dlamini Siyabonga. So it's being monitored by teams at Premier League and National First Division. Number 13, Dlamini Siyabonga.
Oh yes, the body iyavuma, it looks fit, but I think kumele ukuthi asebende kakhulu with decision making. You might have uyiskorile yona i-hat-trick ku first game, but kumele alungise kakhulu decision making yakhe.
All right. I've enjoyed already 6 minutes. There is the 11 number from Zindendweni, the player talked about from Momo Sugar, Mamba Tembelife, looking for numbers there, but well played by Mzwandile Shabangu, 15 of the Hlangano. Talk about the captain, Master, number 12 of this Hlangano, Melusi plays for Mangayane United at promotion. First division, yeah, first division, rather, beg your pardon. First division, good player as well. Let's see if there's any other chance. Players packed to capacity, no mistake about that. The teams have come to support theirs. And if it's anything we saw yesterday at Big Bend, we are waiting for more color at the end of 90 minutes or later if there are penalties.
A very good player, Tembelihle. I think as a Premier League player, akhona lamanye situations lapho khona utayidraw le attention ya the referee wendele ukuthi nithole that free kick, that set piece letanika ukuthi ngiphampe le ibhola ekhathe boxing. I think experience yakhe ekudlala ka Premier League imnika lokho namhla.
That's the Obombo Sugar player, the number 11. They have to monitor him, Mamba Tembelihle. I have to remind you that his colleagues yesterday, that is Pilar Dlamini and Zulu Pesetu, managed to win for Big Bend High School. So he wants also to do something for Zindendweni.
Saving 2 penalties after playing so well at the grounding.
Let's see, Mamba. It's a chance if there is a moment of brilliance. There is a chance in the box, but denied by the Hlangano defense. Well played there in the center. Let's see. Could be a counter-attack looking for the number 11. Ooh, what a chance. He delayed in possession there in that minute, but great opportunity, signs of strength from this Nhlangano Central. But the defense of Zindondweni Master, we have to credit them. They have been so perfect so far in these 8 minutes we've watched.
They've been perfect so far, but I think, again, decision making, because kuma situations like kanje, you just have to protect the ball, because usuke sosonzele boxing lane noma songekhathe boxing lane. Any touch, any mistake, that's a penalty. Protect the ball, then pick a spot if you decide to go see sofuna kukora. So I think decision making kusasengile experience kakhulu lelibasha kakhulu yena nje Lindana. I think is one of Emma players lengithi Emma runs mahle kakhulu. That's a very good long ball there. Just protect the ball, make sure ukuthi the defender coming if he can't your right foot we protect the ball, then when songathatha a shot with your left foot.
Lindani Dlamini, the oldest player in this Nhlangano High Central School, was there last season when they won a bronze medal after beating Mbaga High School. So he's experienced enough to be at this stage, Master. So we have to talk about, in terms of experience, another cross in the box. Is there a chance, but well defended by Zindondweni. Defense there.
Talking about the game last year, Central Mbaga. I remember Manzini Central, they were supporting Inhlangano Central, but against Mbaga. Yasina icetha le game leyo, then Mbaga yasupport Evelyn Perry. Bonke nje bekumnandi, beautiful atmosphere, electrifying atmosphere kona eMavuso Sports Center.
And such interview, that's why you have got people like Linda Dlamini with the stats that you can always look up for. And talking about Nhlangano Central, these are some of the key players in the squad that are quite enough experience to hold the ball for the longest time now. Master, another point I wanted to highlight on is that it's a short try, but couldn't really get enough touch. Could this be a counter-attack? No, that's the man who really is troubling this Nhlangano Central, their number 11, Mamba Temberishe. Now, I wanted to highlight that the game between Zindondweni and Ngozi High School ended 2-1 in favor of Zindondweni. The players who scored for Zindondweni didn't start this game. They are both on the bench. Could this be a tactical thinking of the coach? You know what I mean?
I think it's a tactical decision from yena coach Mfanzile waka Mamba. With konke lokwendekile kungozi, I think kudlala lenye game uyayidinga ukuthi badlali labanye bake bayicele ngaphandle bayifunze, more especially if utodlala against a coach lo njengaye coach wenhlangano Central, very tactical coach, lo be with the team, is a father figure kubo labadlali benhlangano Central.
I want to see Nhlangano really dealing with long balls here. Quick one, is it a chance? But good enough for goalkeeper Ayanda Mavuso. Goalkeeper really entertained us last season when they collected a bronze medal. On the other side, you've got Ginam Tunzi. It's a shot too. Trying to surprise Ginam Tunzi. There is the number 11. We talked about him, Lindani Dlamini, and it's moments of brilliance that he's known for. So you have to be very careful with him. That's a nice try. Maybe you just need to hit the target, but what a try against goalkeeper Ginam Tunzi.
If it's so hard to break a defense, then try and take him a shots from outside the box.
Now, first corner kick for the bronze medalist of last season. It's a corner kick taken by Nhlangano, but too long. It's a second one, quick one. So there was a touch from the number 2 of Zindondweni, Zwane Kenneth. So it's a second corner kick to be taken by Lindani. Messages coming from different coaches, Premier League and First Division, applauding the work that is being done by the youngsters. Ball in the box, who's in there? Oh, number 8, but it is not with power enough. That is Nsindi. So Kumalo, number 8, there's no power behind the ball, but the jump was perfect. The decision making was perfect. Just failed to hit the target. So tactically and technically, the Nhlangano side, one master would say they are really disciplined, including this young man Machawonke Dlamini.
A defender lothanda kokwenda those runs ku opposition box ayendele run bese soyayitfola leyo cross ayifake ekhathe boxing.
Oh, it's a corner kick. Or rather a free kick rather than a corner. Free kick in the center. Perfect place. He's won it for himself in Daniel Dlamini, and I hope there is a chance that maybe he can take that. And that's the first yellow card of the encounter to be given to number 3 of Ezindwendweni in the center. That is Matunjwa. Let's see if in this angle, Master, how do you take it? Do you give it to a left-footed player or anyone with the best expertise?
Yeah, I think Nkosi Mavuso utayithatha lena but I think Lindane becinga ukuthi atithathele lena because angawathola watholile few of them wawathola kahle, so ngicabanga ukuthi mine nangale experience yakhe lanayo bengidawunika yena but the benefit of the doubt asemnikeni.
All right, the number 10 also taking it. Let's see. Is there a chance of Vuso? Hit the wall. Couldn't. They are not done. It's like yellow cards will be, received in numbers. Yeah, now given to Osiapa. And it's really early in the stage for a team like Ezindwendweni to receive 2 yellow cards. And is it time to say frustration and anger and fatigue is catching up with Ezindwendweni?
Yeah, but I think uthola i-yellow card for yena Nkosi yapha ngala ku inhlangano central. Ngicabanga ukuthi as a creative player uyayungadikhanzi ukuthi kulesinye isikhathi uthola wona ema-yellow cards la unnecessary because at some point in kule game utayenda lama mistakes but ema-set pieces la kanjena akukameli. I think that was an unnecessary foul kuye Nkosi yapha wakadlamini.
Necessary a foul, and it's a chance for maybe the doctors and other officials to try to monitor the rest of the players. Master, maybe one will not forget the moment to just applaud us watching TV, Instacash and the school sports for seeing the need of giving a platform to these youngsters. They deserve it. This is the future of the country. We've been complaining that we don't have strikers, we don't have players, and this is a chance to see them. Now to be taken by Pilani Mgometulu, Rangers Premier League staff, or rather, it's not Rangers taking it, it's the Zindonesian defender there. Thought it was going to be taken by Nhlangano Central. Too early to start saying who has got a chance. They're trying to get into the box, crossing the box, doesn't take the cross, delays, brings it back. That is Temelishe. Oh, it's Nhlangano with a calm and controlled moment, and it's a throw for Nhlangano Central. 16 minutes have come and gone. Have you seen enough, Master, to tell us where it's going?
Very difficult. I think it's a very tactical game. More especially nalosi the players anyway, some of them begadlala earlier on, and nale pressure, the magnitude of the game vele tabafakela yona pressure upon teams.
It's a shot. Whoa! What a chance by the number 3 Bandile Hlope. And Hlope coming from the center defense there, trying his luck. He was one of the men that played the earlier counter against Shatikul, so he was there. One nice try, just needed to hit the target, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Giram Tunzi.
I think if uyayibona le gameplay yayo inhlangano central uyabona ukuthi coach ubatshele ukuthi ambele bawathathe la shots bengesabi ukuthatha lawo ma shots a couple of times solo siyababona bayazama, and if you keep on giving them so much spaces ukuthi bawathathe lawo ma shot lawo but akupunish.
And if it's long balls, it favors Zindondweni, but if it's down to earth football, the black and yellow side will defend. Now that's the man with 3 goals in the first encounter, the number 13, that is Dlamini Siabonga. Takes a shot once again, but well blocked. And they're not done. The long balls you're talking about seemingly are coming in numbers. And story the ref, realizing that it's a foul on one of the Zindondweni player. So if you are to select 1 or 2 players from the Nhlangano side, Master, for Premier League status, who would it be for you?
I think they already Premier League stars ngangabeka kanjalo ibophilani bakhombisa ukuthi badlala khona ka Premier League bese sekuba nabo labadlala khona ka First Division bonsindiso wakakhumalo. I think uyabona yende ukuthi these are good players, these are quality players labadzinga nje ukuthi kancane uthi kuba polish.
Now looking for Siyabonga, well touched there. It's a handball, so quickly it's going to be taken by the Hlangano High Central. And that's the number 13 of this Zinondeni side, Ngwenya. Has been a key player. He was there earlier on when they managed to defeat 2-1 against Goziha. It's a chance taken by Lindani. Oh, it's in the box. There is but failed to connect the ball. Really, they're just lacking those slight moments to maybe put the ball in the net. Confidence is high for players like Mamba, the number 4.
Sibonakaliso.
Sibonakaliso. Rock defender can also move into the later stages of the 18 area. It's a throw quickly by Sibonakaliso Mamba in the box, but could be awarding Hlangano Central their third corner of the encounter.
I think Eswakile emuva simelana Eswakile, I think is trying by all means ukuthi ingadlali inhlangano Central, more especially nabafika la khatse boxing labo but bayazama clearisha wona lama ball.
Chance defenders of the Zindenden lapse in concentrations there. Quickly it's back to Sibonakaliso Mamba, and he's a key element, a figure in this Hlangano Central. Ooh, that's the experience of Ubombo Sugar Mamba Tembelife. We talked about him, and now is there a chance for them to head them where he heads the most? But really couldn't. So did it for number 9. That's Pilani. You talked about fitness. I'm not sure about how he's running. He looks like he's got a limp when he's running, the number 9, Pilani Mgometulu. You did touch on his fitness, Master.
I think akusindlela yakhe le lahlale asimbona ngayo le etimini yakhe yona Rangers, because the way la gijima ngayo ngicaba ukuthi ngishito earlier on ukuthi angisisho maybe une knock but naku ku 21 minutes solo uyancenga, and nawubuka icishe the way labadlala ngayo vele nayo uhla drop up ete from the midfield ete kule midfield atozama kufetcha yona ibhola.
Now, one thing the supporters will enjoy to see the game finishing in 90 minutes. Let's see, it's a chance for the Zindondeni side, but well defended by number 15, Mzwandile Shabangu. One of the youngest player, number 15, Mzwandile Shabangu of this Hlangano Central. So teams should be monitoring his qualities and expertise. And when he can keep him at least 3 to 4 passes, quickly Central is able to take the ball. Oh, beautiful by Lamini, number 13 there. They move. Lamini, oh, it's a chance in the box. Gets Lindani. Shot by Pilani, but on a weaker foot. They are wondering why maybe he was selfish enough not to give someone who was there. But for a Premier League player, I keep saying there is a concern about his fitness. You can see he could have had a better shot from that.
I think urashile kakhulu kule chance leya, because uyithathe nga left yet bekungekho necessary ukuthi ayithathe nga left, but beautiful play kuye Lindani ukuthi ayibuyise back kuye. I think bekumele ukuthi athathe one touch then bese soyayishaya nga right.
It's a cross in the box, and the other player. Beautiful interchange of passes. Back to the number 2, Majonke Lamini. Crosses who's in the box. Is there a chance? Pilani. Shot again! Oh, what a save. That's a beautiful save by Ginam Tunzi. Tight corner, but hard ball. But Ginam Tunzi must be able to defend that as a goalkeeper. What a chance. We'll talk about that. And that's what you want to see. Use the smallest opportunity you can get. It is not done because you can see Majonke also dealing with the chance. That was the moment of brilliance from Pilani, correcting himself from what you just saw previously.
Yes, but I think he knows as a Premier League player ukuthi that ball bekumele ukuthi iye ngenhla. Yes, kuma situations la kanjena uyamthola goalkeeper off guard, but the basics, you go back kuma basics, ushaye kufa post. Oh yeah, bafaka shukela.
There's a chance for the Zimbabwean number 9 in the box. They touch a shot. Well defended by goalkeeper. Back to back, master, between the number 9 Shiba Sneluto and goalkeeper Ayana Mavuso. Is there a chance? Pilani? No, it's number 11 Lindani. Oh, there's contact. Is it a penalty?
Oh yes.
Spot on.
Oh yes.
Spot on.
That's a penalty.
He didn't go for the ball. He went for the player. So too bad for Gina Mtunzi. And there is a card also following that. Gina Mtunzi getting a yellow card, fouling Lindani Dlamini. So the rules of the game, he comes out, one-on-one contact. He didn't even go for the ball.
He didn't go for the ball. I think the situation leya udzinga bese so sebenzisa experience just to guide kancane the player ukuthi as soon as ithi izama kuchipha le ball, because already besahambile lapha nakathi there awuhambi ngetinyawo uzama ngato tonke indlela ukuthi uhambe ngetandla ufike useve le ball not tinyawo. I think spot on from the referee.
Linani Dlamini, number 11, one of the oldest players in this Nhlangano High Central team, was on the score sheet earlier on when they defeated Tlatikulu 5-1, and he's back on the score sheet again. Now, penalty is going to be taken by number 12, Melusi Kaba, the Mangaine United player from First Division, the captain experience, also enough experience, master, to calm the situation. But I've had a problem with defenders taking penalties, master.
But as a team captain, we had to see onge tonke tinvo la teamini utibuta kuye. So I think and nalokho udlalela team Mangane United niki penalty as the captain uTelo Tamsolo.
Now the captain of the Mangane United from 5 Premier League, rather First Division material, from 5 player for the Nhlangano High Central. Let's see who's got much work to do. Ginam Tunzi should save this for Ezindende, and it's a chance. Beautiful technique, absolutely beautiful. That is awesome. Look at the excitement of the supporters. No harsh, no harm, no excitement. Oh, Zanaz.
Good technique, calm, cool, and collected. I think he's the captain. That's why bamnikele penalty lena ukuthi ayishaye. No pressure, no everything. He's the leader of the team. The fans are happy. Look at ubukile goalkeeper ukuthi okay. So sukile Mtunzi just pick the spot. Ishayeka left, Menda hambe Mtunzi aye enhla. Very cool penalty.
All right, that is the coach Mzwandile Shongwe. He must be happy, man. Talk about his expertise. He's been with the team for quite some time, so he must be happy. Now, beautiful goal. 26 minutes into the encounter, already the captain, that is Kaba Melusi, has opened the encounter for Nhlangano, and they're excited here, as you can hear the noise. So they've got 1 foot already as the champions of the Shiselweni region, if nothing changes. So there's a hope that maybe for the Lavomisa side, as in Ndwendweni, they could change the side. Now he takes a free kick. Kaba, would you take him to Premier League and give him one of the team's masters?
Oh yeah. I think it deserves to go to the Premier League. I know what's the Premier League teams. They'll be after his signature after this tournament because he's been rock solid from the time. But Dalanabo Evelyn Bering, Botaboy Edwaleni, you know how Dwaleni are difficult not to crack, and he's been there. He's the captain of the team.
Now it's a throw for Nhlangano. But him being the captain, master, I know how well you know Coach Mtunzi Kinitsa of Rangers.
He's around.
He must be enjoying.
He's around.
Agamtat.
He's around. I know what he's around. He's watching.
All right, Coach Mtunzi Kinitsa. Rangers, they love him here in Nhlangano. And had a spell.
He's a god here.
Yeah, he's a god. Had a spell with some of the teams, including Bamani Highlanders. Went on also to a coach in Botswana.
Also Mazin Wanderers.
I have experience to run the Shiselweni region. It's a quick one header by Ndwendweni, and they're struggling really to get even one shot on target. That is their number 9, Makawe. Look at the speed. He's really struggling. The number 9, Pirani Mgobetul of Hlangano Central. We are approaching the half-hour mark of this encounter. The supporters, and this is an area of those who just came to watch the games. Master, not anyone related to schools, maybe. Could be school teachers or parents, but they're not school kids. Shows how supportive people are with these games.
For the neutrals, I think kuhle kakhulu ukuthi nje uphume utobukela wona ema games ebantwa besikole. I think kuhle for nama neutrals, kuhle for labantu labasupporta yona le tournament.
Mzwandile with the start there to make everyone in the stadium feel the magic. The number 15 Mzandile, also one of the key players, Mzandile Shabang. This is the ball once again. Number 3, well blocked by Lindani Dlamini.
For Ezindwendweni, I think they've had problems coming to these games anamuhla because ingozi bekusoloku ngakadecide ukuthi itawuta itodlala namuhla after kusuka umsindo badlala nengudzeni under imbulungwane branch, then kwathatha isikhathi ke ukuthi the committee decide ukuthi was it ngudzeni, was it ngozi labasusa umsindo kurafela, but finally bagcine bashito ukuthi ngozi ngiyo le right ukuthi ichubeke idlale iyodlala nesindwendweni. But for Sindwendweni ukuthi bangathola i-opponent about a week ago ukuthi bathi ukuthi batodlala nengozi bafike bayishaye namuhla. I think spot on kuye coach now ama-players akhona esindwendweni.
Coach Shonga there in a blue cap getting a chance to motivate his players. License D, master, in terms of experience, so he's not just doing this as a teacher or anything. He's got a coaching license D, so he's enough experience. There goes the number 14 Shiba, but it's a throw for the Nhlangano area. Now 30 minutes so far into the encounter. Slowly, surely, the Nhlangano side standing a chance to kneel or walk away with a victory in this encounter. Again, applauding Eswatini TV for the magic chance for all the viewers at home who are sitting comfortably to enjoy this talent found in school. Now quickly, Nhlangano getting anyone in front. Let's see, that is the number 10 there, Mavuso. But it's a corner kick for the
How I wish ngabuyisela isikhathi emuva nami ngidlale umsakazo Eswatini TV usakata lama games. How I wish.
By the way, you were a goalkeeper?
Oh, yeah.
No, we were told that CP scored.
My former school, obviously.
All right. We don't know your former school, but we'll talk about it shortly. Lindani Dlamini with a corner kick. Takes a corner kick. Is anyone? Oh! I've also with a chance, but I couldn't really get it on touch now. Crossing the box. And numbers! Oh! It's a beautiful chance by Pirani Mgomezuru, but he was in an offside position, confirmed, so it won't count. We're talking about you playing football as a former goalkeeper. Which former school are you referring to, Master?
There's a young boy, Shabang Mtobisi. His father is watching. I used to play with him.
CP school or Master?
At Jerusalem High School.
Jerusalem was not a branch level.
Now that I'm no longer there. But back in the days, we used to compete with the likes of Bongutseni, Evelyn Perrin.
All right, we'll have to look at in the history class of Jerusalem High School if there is a name of Linda Master Dlamini. Don't know if you are by then you are master, but Linda Dlamini. And we're now monitoring some of the players on this side. Central and Ezindwendweni. Let's see, 32 minutes into the game. Ezindwendweni with a free kick. Takes the free kick now in the box. Well defended by Mavuso. Shot to release. Well played there by Ezindwendweni, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Ayanda Mavuso. Look at how packed the behind the post of Nhlangano Central is. That is the number 13 of Ezindwendweni. That is Ngwenya. Also a key player in this Ezindwendweni side. Let's take a shot, but Too far. Look at the attendance. Unbelievable.
Seluleko, I think ukhuluma nge-attendance, the history yalesa stand lesa nakusadlala wona.
There was a chance. That is a double mistake, I would say, in the defense of this Hlangano Center. Look at the frustration in number 7 of this Shiselweni player. He knows Mamba Mlandvo, that was a chance, Mamba Mlandvo. He knows that was a chance where they should have
A chance and a half.
Yeah.
A chance and a half after the mistake yakhe ayanda emavuso emapalini ayo inhlangano Central.
Quickly, Hlangano back to the usual business. Dlamini Siyabonga. It's changing with the number 8, Sindiso Khumalo. Releasing the ball, being number 2. The Majonke Dlamini looking for Pilani, but nothing to worry about now. We're almost getting edge closer to the end of the first half. That is approximately 11 minutes to go. That's a chance. There's a shot from Mavuso. Ooh, nothing to worry, goalkeeper the Namtuns. Let's try. It goes to what you said, Dlamini, that their chances maybe to work on the long balls. Oh, it's not doing it. Beautiful play. Building up the ball, something they know very well. But when it comes to finishing, it is still a struggle. Foul in the center. Fatigue really being a problem. A 37-year-old Premier League material that is stored. The referee relaxed today in the office, and as far as his trophy is concerned. Now, a quick substitution. Out is number 5 of Shiselweni, that is Maposa Njabuliso. Maposa Njabuliso. We shortly look at who now went in. It's a chance. Is it a chance to equalize, but well defended there by Hlangano. Simulane Kayaletu coming in as a replacement. Simulane Kayaletu. Coming in is jersey number 6, Simelane Kayaletu. So he's out. Number 5, Javuliso.
Maposa. Beautiful run.
Nice cross from Siyabonga, but well defended there by the right and right side. Is it a chance for them now? Can they hit them with the most? Crossing the box, looking for the number 7 there, Mamba Mlandvo, but not beneficial.
Poor communication.
It's a corner kick.
Poor communication as a team, as defenders. I think kumele ukuthi communicate. Majahonke. No. Banansindiso kumele ukuthi ba communicate. This cross, I think bedzinga ukuthi badile nayo ngaphandle kwenkinga. There ngiyakhuluma my ball, but no communication.
Right, between number 8 Sindiso Khumalo and Majahonke, number 2. Cross the second corner for the white and red side as Shiselweni. In the box, looking for numbers. Goalkeeper Mavuso is there. It could be a counter-attack. A beautiful play there. Looking for Lindani. Lindani gets the number 13, Dlamini Siyabonga. And Dlamini Siyabonga looking for Mavuso. He shots, but he delays. Backs in the box. Oh, beautiful net. Now, that's a beautiful textbook finish. That is the best we've seen so far the entire day. Number 13, that is number 13 so far, who's been the man of the match for this side. Dlamini Siyabonga scored 3 goals, a hat-trick in the morning against Tatikuru, and now he's opened a score in the final. So he's got 4 goals so far, but the build-up, the connection, and the lead, master, that is textbook stuff.
Wonderful fast break. When talking about fast break, classic fast break, this is what we're talking about. Many players, few touches, then you look at your opponent, noma kuti ba stretch kanganani. then ufaka le ball across ekhatse boxini, beautiful finish, but it comes from set piece yayo izindwendweni. Then the fast break ile ngikhuluma ngayo, many bacabanga ukuthi counter attack, that's a fast break.
Oh, what a beauty coming from some of the key players. Number 13, Siyabonga Dlamini, just 37 37 minutes into the game. Now he's doubled the lead. Is there a chance for the Zidane? Oh, they delayed. Oh, that could have been a chance, Master. Take a shot if you have an opportunity. And they delayed. So 2 goals, too good for the side of Nhlangano. It looks like we might not really get into penalty shootouts if things are to remain like this. What a beautiful build-up, Master.
Pressure Zindwendweni at home, Nhlangano Central. I think with the crowd Nyalo, itawuqhubeka ibacherishe. I think they need a goal Zindwendweni before we have time if bafuna kubuya kule game le.
2 players who scored in their first game of the day against Ngozi. That is the goalkeeper. The first man to score the goal was Siboni Soshongwe. He's outside. It was on a penalty. And then there's also Tony Mabuza, who scored their second goal against Ngozi. They are both outside. So it's a chance that maybe they should be introduced. And now number 11, the man of Obomo Sugar Mamba Tembelite to take the free kick. It's a chance for them to rely on his expertise. Or else, we have seen it all when it comes to Nhlangano. I've been impressed, Master, by some of the key players. On Tuesday, we saw Sive Mamba of Mponjeni, number 13. Today, now we're watching Dlamini Siyabonga crossing the box. Oh, well defended by Nsindi. So they're taking a shot. Oh, net. Equalizer. And there was a double doubt if there was really, in terms of an offside, but beautiful taken by the number 15, Shabanga Tobisi. Place for Umuhau United. Place for Umuhau United.
It's from a change They call him Smalley. Yeah.
Place for Umuhau United.
I think if ubuka indlela this goal is scoring ngayo, poor defending from yona Nhlangano Central, I think they will have to do better, but tactical awareness from yena Mthobisi, it's a beautiful response from yona izindwendweni.
Number 15, the goal scorer for Ezindwendweni, Mthobisi Shabangu, plays for his football for promotion, or I should say stroke, sometimes also in some areas, but his main team is Umuhau
United.
What a game we've enjoyed so far, Master, and that's a chance, Cindy, so heading back into the box, but
when you're defending such pieces, massive pieces like Anje, you need to have a player kulapha ku D-line, anyone who will make sure ukuthi after that first ball noma that second ball ni defend, then yena uhleli la kancane nje ngemuva kwe-penalty spot kick utawudefenda utawuclearisha le ball, but there was no one, and Mthobisi was there inside the box. He capitalized kuleyo mistake leyo. It's a goal, it's an equalizer. Njengoba ngishilo ukuthi they need that early equalizer before you have time.
Right, the 37-year-old referee really monitoring the encounter, so it is a chance in the box. So, being so relaxed and perfect. That is number 4, Sibo. That is Mamba. Sibonagaliso Mamba. And you'll say he's one of the rock defenders in this Nhlangano side. So the game is still open, I should say, Master. 2-1. Anything can happen. We're not expecting Zindwendweni maybe to be back quickly into the game now. 6 penalty for the Nhlangano side. Chance well defended by Zindwendweni.
A 2-1 score. Does it ring a bell?
It's a game that they played earlier on against Ngozi.
Zindwendweni have been winning with 2-1 score. Today, they are conceding 2, scoring 1.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Talking about the history of Nhlangano, Master, I heard you interviewing Coach Shamsonde the show. Defeating Evan Bering, that's enough for them to be champions of their region. Because as we know, the best players we have in the land right now, they come from Evan Bering. Also sometimes Nhlangano. Let's not forget Manzini Central.
Nhlangano Central. Evelyn Berry, Big Band,
Mbaga,
Ndronjeni, Mhlatane.
Mhlatane being out of the competition so far. And, also a few players we saw yesterday from Togotweni. Their number 9, they call him Haaland. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sbugo Zimanza. Good player in the Togotweni. It's a chance for Zindondweni. Oh, it's a corner kick now. They are applying pressure. So this is what their secret is in terms of maybe winning the long balls. That is the number 14, Shiba Sneluto. So let's see. It's going to be taken by number 6, who just came in as a substitute, Simerane Kayaletu, taking the corner kick at number 6. They're excited. They know that they can be back into the game. Now, how should he defend this, master? Box header, but too long for goalkeeper Ayana Mavusu.
Again, I'm not happy with the way goalkeeping yake Ayana. I'm really not happy ngendlela la defender ngayo, because uma crosses la kanjena you make sure as a goalkeeper ukuthi uyaphuma, u decide ukuthi le bola uyaphuma, uyawendela uma steps, uyayishaya iyaphuma ku danger play.
Zwandile Shabangu clearing the ball, the defender, the captain who scored the first goal in penalty, and later was supported by Dlamini Siyabonga, the number 13 with the second goal. But the only one goal for the Zindondweni coming with the number 15, Shabangu Tobisi. So anything is happening, anything is possible rather. We've now, after acknowledge 1 minute has been added on, waiting for the men in the center to take us to the break. And sooner or later we should allowing the two teams for a 15 minutes break, where advisors will be dished out from the coaches, especially the two men who spoke before the encounter here. All right, confirmation that maybe there was a misunderstanding between the two players, so he's around that because there was a head injury. So he's stopping the medical staff to say it's not that of a major for them to come on the field, so the players are back on their feet. So they do not have to really come. So if anyone
with head injuries, you need to make sure you have to be sure about the injury. At least allow the medical team ukuthi bangene ba-assess umdlali, because a player uthatha udiva ngcono yena kanzi kwendeke i-damage enhloko.
It's a chance quickly as Ndondweni back on their feet to see if in the dying moments. There you have it. We have come to the end of the first 45 minutes here, brought us by ES Tore, the men in the center. And much of the highlights, of course, were dominated by the Nhlangano side. A bronze medal is for last year's Instacash soccer tournament, where they finished by defeating Mbaga High School. They have come to the competition now looking to further themselves further to the maybe finals and maybe become the national champions, who knows. But from Lafumisa as Ndondweni, they know what they have to do, especially in the second half. It is first 45 minutes here as Nhlangano Central 2 as Ndondweni 1. Master, what an encounter so far.
What an encounter. 3 goals first half. I think it's a beautiful game. Beautiful game for neutrals, a beautiful game for Nhlangano Central. But for Ndondweni, they need that early goal ku second half kuthi bato equalizer. But overall sibonile beautiful yona emagoli lashayiwe. I think the fast break for me kuyo Nhlangano Central ngilo for me goal of the game, because fast break ayisikulula, because more players, more passes with a higher speed loyitholako. I think it's a beautiful goal. Then ukhonile ukuthi Mthobisi wakashabangu abuye athole that goal yayo ezindwendweni.
The moments that highlighted the encounter, key players in the encounter, including Ndani Dlamini, rather. He was light, creating chances in the early chances of the encounter. The number 13, Dlamini Siyabonga, also had his involvement prior to his second goal. And then on the other side, we have to talk about key players in this. He has done Mamba Kitembelile alongside the number 7 Mamba Mlandvo Mamba. So these are moments that highlighted the first 45 minutes. And there goes their number 14 also. That is Shiba Sineluto getting a chance to cross in the box, but they lacked composure in numbers in the box. We went on to see also Tamini with this chance where he hit it in the sky of the King Sobhuza, the second Memorial Stadium. Mzwandile Shabangu, the defender, standing still. There is Siabonga with a short counter-attack probably, and this is where we got the moment to believe that maybe if they keep pushing with numbers, it could be their day. And Lindani with a try, but it was too wide and too high for goalkeeper Gina Mtunzi. But then also fouls were noted, especially from the Izindwendweni side. Free kicks, yellow cards were awarded, especially when it comes to the white and red side. A beautiful job completed by Mr. Stole. Shots on target, quite wide from the likes of Bandile Hlope, but penalty, beautiful, taken by Mzwandile Shabangu. And then moment that I think for me maybe could have been a different, especially if this side of Mhlangano could have taken the advantage. Master, why pose? Just take the shot. Why pose? Just take the shot.
I think lapha uyithukele bola, in fact the control, the third touch was unnecessary. Apase ibola la ngentasi bekudinga ukuthi test the goalkeeper, just pick a spot, because already songenile boxini lenhlangano central. I think that chance nje batayikhalela kakhulu, batayikhalela kakhulu bayo ezindwendweni.
Moments that highlighted your first 45 minutes, and we did talk about the sequence in the build-up, the sequence in the hard work and the beautiful job being conducted by this Nhlangano. Look at the pass coming from Mavuso, finding Siabonga. Ooh, textbook finish there by the number 13 now. 4 goals so far he scored the entire day. And look at the cross for the first goal scored by this Izindwendweni with the number 15. That is Shabangu Mthobisi. Of course, with the Kwaraza. Now, that's how the story stands. 2-1 here at the King Sobhuza, the second Memorial Stadium. And shortly, we'll look at the states to give us an idea who stands a better chance in terms of ball possession building up to the second half. Master, what a game.
What a game. I think inawubuka ukuthi yona inhlangano central inema corners lang 5 kusho ukuthi beba attacker, shot on goal 4 compared to 3 ayo ezindondweni. I think the ball possession favor yona inhlangano central. They have an upper hand compared to yona ezindondweni so far. So I think for ezindondweni they need ukuthi ba control midfield. They need to have lawo ma passes la kasi midfield, bese bathatha ibhola bayicirculate kahle, bayifake ku left wing, ku right wing, bayibuyise ekhathi. But at the moment yona inhlangano central bayawathola ma fast break, bawathola ma counter attacks, bayakhona kuswitcha iplay, bawende lawo ma long balls, bashintshe iplay. So far so good for inhlangano central, and the most important start lo 2 goals.
All right, we are talking about the supporters. We're talking about them being there in their numbers. We're talking about Nhlangano High Central being one of the key elements in the supporters. We take a short break. When we come back, it will be time for the second half here between Central and Izindwendweni. 2-1.
The road to glory starts now. Get ready for the biggest schools football showdown of the year. Watch the regional finals live from the 9th to the 12th of June as the best school teams battle for supremacy and a place on the national stage. Then, the action heats up with the national semi-finals on the 19th of June before the champions are crowned national finals on the 3rd of July. Every goal, every save, every moment of drama, live and exclusive. Don't miss a second of the excitement. This is school football at its very best. Live, local, unmissable.
Hello to all the viewers of Eswatini TV in the kingdom and beyond. Eswatini TV is regulated by the Eswatini Communications Commission through the Broadcasting Code and Broadcasting Guidelines. Under these instruments, the station commits to broadcasting information and news that have been fact-checked, programs and content in respectful language with no elements of hate speech, violence or sexual activity. If you hear any unsuitable content on this channel, you have a right to voice your complaints with the station management. Should you not be satisfied with the response or action taken, you can escalate your matter to the Communications Commission at PO Box 7811 Babani. Call 2406 7000 or send an email to info@esccom.org.za. For more information, visit www.esccom.org.za.
The thing that my team needs to learn quickly to be successful is that
learn how to work together and also properly film.
Everyone is on toes about the competition.
Umanjani kule nkinga cause nyalo kahle ngisisi own problem.
I think our school will win the grand prize. Yeah.
Working with time.
We're a very united team and
Say this line.
being conflicted with each other would be
50k by all means.
Next week, we are starting our shooting.
You are watching Young Directors.
To connect your smart TV, start by connecting your TV aerial or antenna to the port at the back of your smart TV. Step 2. Switch on your TV, press the menu button and navigate to settings. Step 3. From the settings menu, select channels and input and press OK. Choose channels, then select Channel Scan. Step 4. In the Channel Scan menu, select Manual Scan. Set the frequency to 570,000 kHz, then press Search. Note: ensure the tuner mode is set to antenna, not cable, and the channel type is set to digital, not analog. Happy viewing!
The Eswatini TV Board of Directors, Management and Staff wish to extend our sincerest congratulations to His Majesty King Mswati III on this historic Ruby Jubilee of His Majesty's coronation. Eswatini TV is deeply honored to celebrate the momentous occasion of His Majesty's 40 years on the throne. As a broadcaster, we have had the distinct privilege of witnessing your reign and steadfast leadership through our lenses, capturing every milestone of progress for the nation. Through our broadcast, we have documented a transformation driven by your vision, from significant infrastructural development to the delivery of exceptional social services and the unwavering promotion of national unity. We honor your steadfast dedication to uplifting all Emaswati and your profound commitment to peace, stability, and the spirit of agape love. May your Majesty continue to lead with wisdom and grace. Bayete wena waphakati.
All right, we are back to the usual venue here at the King Sobhuza the second Memorial Second. Beautiful weather condition, I should say, that has allowed majority of these kids, school pupils to be part of this encounter. So far, Hlangano Central High School leading 2 goals against one by Zindendweni. Shabangu Mtobisi, 1 goal for Zindendweni, in the 2 goals scored by Siyabonga Dlamini and Merusitkaba of Hlangano Central. The owners of different sponsors, Eswatini TV, including also Instacash. They can't wait for the second encounter. All right, Linda Dlamini as my co-commentator, color commentator next to me. Sikbusele Ngosi once again for the second half. That's the lineup. Any criticism, Master, you have with the lineup? But we've seen some key players in the 11 number. Mavuso.
Oh yes, in Hlangano Central, I think they have a good squad, good players, technically good. I think even the coach, tactically is good. Coach wakona in Hlangano Central. With them players, Lenjangabo, Pilani, Wakamgometulu. But for Ezindondweni, I think it's a different case. It's a different case. They have the talent. They are motivated. After Bahambe all the way, they have the goal scorer. Yena Shabangwa Mtobisi, Waga Shabangwa. I think he's a good player. He can play on the wing. He can play as a false 9. He can play even as a full back. So I think they have those kind of players with the team.
The two sides now are making their way to the facility here at the the second. Just a reminder, Madlamini, that if you're a football lover, it's a day maybe to say you enjoy football, because we're talking about school games, and you know the world, where the world is heading later on. South Africa playing against Mexico for the 2026 FIFA Cup World Cup.
I personally think this should be our this need to be our reserve league.
When you look at the Instacash school sports game.
Yeah.
All right, that's a beautiful idea. I hope for those who are supposed to listen are listening. considering the idea of Linda Dlamini saying this is supposed to be our reserved league. That's goalkeeper Ayanda Mavuso of Tlangano High Central. On the goal is the now we're getting underway already for the second half here at the Tlangano, rather King Sobhuza, the second stadium. And the expectation is that the advices coming from the two coaches is to see them maybe taking this encounter to the further direction. So we might see a different view of Zindwendweni. But so far, Tlangano back with a bang. Look at that. And well defended is the Zindwendweni team. Let's see if there's a chance for them to maybe get an equalizer in the early stages of the second half. It's a foul, and I think it's an offside, Master.
Yeah, I always advise coach ukuthi bangawendi noma teams abo angaluzi position so early in the game, especially second half. But I will leave the young men basinike i-analysis yabo ukuthi bayibone kanjani first half yabo bake babone in the second half ukuthi hamba kanjani.
All right, that's put Snengosi of Tlangano High School and Bandile of Zindwendweni. Starting away, Snengosi, Safak Hambanjan.
Well, I can see lapha ukuthi bafana bami bayazama bayaphusha bazamela iwin lebe bavele bayashido ukuthi batawuzama kuphushela yona. In terms of kukora sina Mbawula le chess 9 who is igama lakhe nguPhilani Ngomedulu sibesikathile ukuthi naye igoli lakhe liseda. I-first half no udlalile first half, but sengamboni angilo Philani lesimatiko noma ke angilo Mbawula le Mbawula le vama kuvutha. Siyethemba ukuthi sisatambona kwanyalo vele ngicabanga ukuthi ngisengamboni kahle. Nginelithemba lekuthi maybe ngitambona maybe because nakusolo angabonakali kunemuntu lo ngabonakala lo lapha ebenchini lekungisakho kuhle naye bekasola sida kakhulu kwendeka ke abe come striker alandzele striker. In terms of le game lena ngicabanga ukuthi kungaba kuhle ukuthi bashintshe Mbawula bafake yena Sakho angabi ngile come striker namuhla.
All right, it's a beautiful chance for Zindwendweni. Can they equalize? Netu. It's an offside position for the number 9 there. That is a key and decisive moment there from Shiva Snehutu, but spot on from the goalkeeper and the lineman, and they're on the side. But that was a chance for the Zindwendweni on the side to equalize, and I hope the man next to me, that is Bandile from Zindwendweni, is a happy man because they have started the second half with a bang. Bandile, once again, you're with us from the kickoff. What a game you have seen so far. Second half.
I will. My statistics first half. Siyabona ukuthi
okay, this is the chance I was talking about for Zindwendweni with their number 7, rather not 9, with the number 7 there. What a chance! And I think being away is supposed to be, that is Mlan for Mamba. So it's a moment of brilliance. Let's see Tlangano crossing the box, but well defended by Zindwendweni. Mlan for Peck. Yes, Bandire. Both in Bandire. It's a combination.
Yeah, first half yona they tough, but it's promising ngomkotela. The more ba relax.
Ooh, what a chance. What a beautiful chance. Beautiful cross from Mzwandile Shabangu, where we talked about with the Lindama Stadium that he's capable of coming from different flanks, giving a beautiful cross into the box. But you have to say the likes of Lindani Dlamini and the number 10 also Mavuso Siabonga failing to just score that chance. What a beautiful cross into the box from the number 15 there. But oof, lacks just the connection. He needed to put it in a perfect position. That is Mavuso, the number 10.
Okay. Ezintweni lesengikubonile first half sinenkinga number 4. Position number 4 akaveli kahle because sebaqhamuka ngaye sometimes. And nakuyi corner akalo aka-appearish uba straight nabo number 5 kanti yena funeka ngabe uma cadlwana nje akhona ukugadza labatawushaya ama-bounce back.
That's another free kick, but well handled by the goalkeeper Gcina Mthunzi. Yeah, let's see. Should be really a yellow card, I don't know, but maybe was a boot raised? Was it intentionally? Was it a foul? We get a chance to look at it again, but Stole looks like he's handling the pressure and the tension so far so well. This the captain of Znenden, the goal scorer, that is Shabang Mtobisi. Oof, that's a chance, but ooh, look at that. The boot on the chest coming from Mlandvo Mamba, the number 7. Okay, before maybe I hand back to our commentator, color commentator, Bandile, what are you saying about your team? Do you need a change or nigahlindla kanje?
Hayi selidinga lishintsho kakhulu. Okay, angikhali kakhulu nge-backline, but ngiyalesinayo. Sele phambili nyalo sifuna umlotalo lotawuloka ahlohle njalo sifuna ligoli nawe into leta sikhawuntela nyalo sesingabuya sipilde kapho kwibhola nasesibona ukuthi maybe nasingathola 2 more goals. Yeah.
All right, Sinengosi. Right, thank you very much. Sinengosi for Nhlangano. What's your take?
In terms of kushintsha njengoba bese ngishito lishintsho lekuqala kulelo la
nasty foul on the captain Mzwandile Shabangu. Let's see, a change that is now made. Out is the Mlandvo Mamba. The number 7 coming in is Shongwe Siboniso. So he scored a penalty against Ngozi in the morning. So coming in is Shongwe Siboniso. So thank you very much to our two youngsters who are learning the job, how it's done, but so far they're doing so quite well. And now we're back with our colorful commentator in Delta Mini Master. Some changes that are being made, especially by Ndwendweni. Out is Mlandvo Mamba, in is Siboniso Shongwe. What's your take on that?
Yes, I think Ian Siboniso is very, very aggressive. He's one aggressive player, one quick player. I think utaishintsha le game. More especially nalo sibayilidzinga ligoli nyalo. 2-1 already. 7 minutes ohambile second half, so they need that early goal. But I'm worried with the way Emma fouls lendeka ngayo kule game le. We might as well see on a red card.
All right, that is it. It's Ndwendweni building up to this encounter. Number 11 there, really struggling to have the ball. No quick one, looking for anyone in the front, but no numbers. Oh, it's a chance. Zondani! Ooh, beautiful. Oh, that was Tobisi with a chance to double lead, or rather get an equalizer for his side. Shabangu Tobisi. Let's see. A moment of brilliance. Once again, take a look at that. Numbers in the box. Gets inside.
It was a good chance, Mtobisi. A good chance. Could see upasele palo, pick at the spot. Far post, because the angle was saying a vumi part. Unfortunately, I think ubone ma headlines in Mtobisi. What bona asa save yona iskola sakhe says Ndwendweni. I think that's a good chance. But Melogosi Lokenani, goalkeeper force and it's safe.
Let's see. Seemingly we are monitoring a different second half from what we've seen so far. It's a hard ball, well defended by Lindani Dlamini. Changes made, especially from the Ndwendweni side. Coming in, the likes of Tony, who scored in the first game, Mabuza, number 12. In also, Shongwe Siboniso. So the goal scorers in the first game against Ngozi, they have already been introduced so far for Zindwendweni, so it means they mean business. Now it's a chance, but nothing too early. Goalkeeper there, and Stole confirming that maybe it's a free kick here. And of course, Zindwendweni with their goalkeeper Kinamtunzi, they have to be very careful with such opportunities. Too wide and too long. Nothing to worry. Kinamtunzi. So at this point in time, Master, that's why the supporters, especially in Hlangano Central, they're on the edge of their seats. Anything is possible.
I think kukhona mhlambe lokungakhululeki kahle kuma fans ayo iCentral with the 2-1 lead. I'm not sure why, because they are leading, their team is playing well. Kukhona mhlambe kungayitsembini izindwendweni, I'm not sure, because usually Inhlangano Central ma fans asuka hlabelela kulesikhathi lesi asuke the atmosphere like at the stadium isuke amazing.
Now we've enjoyed 10 minutes of the second half so far. Let's see. He changes. Let's comes. Oh, is it Hlangano shot? Beautiful above. What a chance, what a try by the Inhlangano side. Luck was not on their side. He just needed to nail that. He just needed to take that a little bit lower. The shot was perfect. The idea behind the execution was perfect, and the goalkeeper decided to come out, but he just needed to connect it. That is number 9, Pilani Ngomechuru.
He was trying to pick a spot. Unfortunately, a bit power behind the ball. With no direction legahle, hence uyibonile iyangetulu golpal, but with the experience yakhe bekugcina ukuthi lokungenani force goalkeeper asave.
They're not down because assuming they are now playing almost in the half of the Zindwendweni side. So it's a throw for Nhlangano, a well-packed capacity. And you know, when you have a face for football, that's what this young man, number 15, has, a face for football. When you have a face for football, it's a throw. The box.
There's a difference between the two teams. Whenever Ezindwendweni idzinga ukuthi ithole that fast break, they easily kick the ball here who have Manzini Central. Whenever Nhlangano Central itfola le ball, bayikhona kuyisebenzisa kahle, they make sure ukuthi bayafika epalini le Ezindwendweni. I think if maybe coach weZindwendweni nangakhona ukuthi alungise logo, maybe bangasheshe bayithole that equalizer.
There's a chance in the box. Let's see from the Nhlangano side area, or rather the Zindwendweni area. They're looking for an equalizer, really. Some of their names, key players, Zwane Kenneth, they are with a throw. It's a throw, looking for Tony, number 12, the goal scorer in the first game, Tony Mabuza. It's in the box. A shot, but too wide and too not comfortable for a cleaning. And he's having a smile on his face to say, I could have done better. It's a chance. Chased.
Another chance. Like now, I always believe, go final. Kuma games la kanjena. Ikhona letinye ema situations la ungarashi khona nasokule simulesa noma sekule position layer. Just hold on to the ball. Make sure ukuthi the defender iyatsinza. Anything then ingendeka.
Lindani now, and I mean he's a different player, especially in the second half. He's throwing himself into positions you were not expecting him to do. So I can see far from his seat, that is coach Swandile showing on his seats. He's calling shots, saying, do what I'm supposed to be telling you. It's a chance maybe for us to go through and become champions this year, having failed to make it the previous season. I was in Zindwendweni. Speedy second half, I should say. Clearing the ball, that's the number 6, Smelane, for Zindwendweni. Now Siyabonga Dlamini giving it to his coach there, Mzwandile. And the way he really governs this team, it's not a school team. He takes it as if it's a competition where he is in the World Cup for him. Look at how concerned he looks and excited he looks whenever he takes charge of this Instacash school soccer competition.
Part of the under-18 schools tournament, representative.
Oh, it's a chance, but built up from his known on the side. There, Mamba Temberihle. And looks like if you are talking about dominating the game so far, the Zindone side have initially introduced themselves for the second half. How silly.
Lapses in concentration. Lapses in concentration. You need your players, you need your senior players. Abe spot on, Abe are concentrated throughout the game. Games Laranje.
Oh, it's a throw. It's a free kick from an offside position where Kumaro, the number 8, Sindis was found in an offside position. Now quickly, let's see. Zandile, now a right back, was almost playing centre back in the first 45 minutes of the encounter. A calm King Sobhuza Stadium. King Sobhuza the second memorial. I talked about him having a face for football. He's struggling. That is Mzwandile Shabao, youngest player in this Hlangano Central School player. Could be the Noakes.
I think if I take in the Macrems, because he's one of the youngest. In fact, he's the youngest. So as a young player, I'm protect you because if Atola maybe the cramps are injury, then say career yakangendega, say yoshale inema injuries.
Now done in the box, but Kinamtunzi rather coming out quickly. How's Ndendweni on the front foot? Can they surprise them with probably a counter-attack, but no numbers?
Again, losing possession.
Yeah.
Ngijivetile lokho fabrice ukuthi izindondwe nayi nebola more especially from yona defense. You look at the number of passes labawatholako lokungena 2-3 then bayishaya bazama long ball. Le long ball ifika ku defense yayo inhlangano central uthola ukuthi bayasheshe bayiwina le position back bayabuya.
Now it's a chance for Zindone, who is in the box. This should be a good cross, looking for numbers, but well defended by the captain, my captain, the number 12 of this school of Hlangano, Melusi Kaba. Oh, that was a chance, as we have already hit the half-hour mark of this encounter. 28 minutes to go. If nothing changes, then Hlangano are the champions of the area. So far, the two champions of each region are from that region. There's no white card champions. Vonjeni are from Hoho, and Big Ben High are from Lubombo.
Yeah.
With
Dwaleni,
yeah.
Pumile.
So it's a lot. So
Mshatane
out.
Upumile.
So it's
Vonjeni represent Ho, Big Ben represent Bonjeni. Today, Stawona Lota represent Inhlangano de Nixasa, Lota represent Manzi.
Another yellow card for the Ndendweni player. He's had an easy day in the office, Mr. Stole, the Premier League. Ginseli. That's a that's naughty. That's naughty from Shiba Sinelut for number 14 of Ndendweni against Dlamini Siyabonga. Now Captain Kaba Medusi, the box looking for numbers, but looks like he wants to take a shot, but deny the opportunity. Oh, beautiful play, pushing numbers. Ndendweni there. Number 3 is So 26 minutes to go. If you're a coach, Lamini, what do? Yes, you're making changes as in 2020. So shortly we get to know the change who comes out, but it's a right move. They need to add more numbers at the front as in 2020.
Uyadzinga kakhulu, more especially if ulandzela ngemuva uyadzinga umdlali lo utawungena ashintshe igame with fresher legs obviously. So in fact kuma games la kanje because odlalile 2 games vele kulesinye isikhathi lokufaka the new legs, the fresh legs, I think usuke wentela ukuthi kushintshe le game altogether.
Shortly we know who comes in, who goes out. Zinendweni, they feel like it's not over until the fat lady says so. It's a chance. Let's see. Putting numbers in the box. Struggling a bit, but managed to get across. Goalkeeper Ayana Mavuso saying, let me just have a touch on it. Oh, that's it. Funny encounter involving the number 11 Mamba Kenneth, Mamba Tembelife. Young man is struggling, master. The number 15 Mzwandile rather Shabao. Looks like he's struggling. So shortly that change could be made now. I would say whoever comes out now needs to be a decision maker, especially for now. Out is number 11, the Ubombo Sugar player, and that is Mamba Tembelihle. In is number 5 of this, Zindendweni. It's a free kick by Zindendweni. They're about to take the free kick. Someone with a curve really will do well. And we understand that the number of the player coming in is number 5, Zwane Mangaliso. Zwane Mangaliso could be the one working away shortly. Now, free kick to be taken shortly by number 6, Simelane. Tests a free kick in the box, but a little bit selfish, maybe in terms of decision making. Could have curved it differently. It's not done because I have it.
So yehlile kakhulu itempo yale game Fabrice. I think vele they need ukuthi ama subs lata ungena aphinza yenyuse kancane le tempo. I think factors lamanyenti ukuthi le game seyehlile. In fact one of ema factors ukuthi mhlangano central ya leader so bona basapress kakhulu. Fatigue is catching up with most of ema players. So I think ngiyo le tempo ngendlela lesehle ngayo.
Now they are not allowing the Zindone to take that quick substitution at the Nhlangano side. On Sindiso, come on, Sindiso, looking for gets Pinami cross in the box. That's a free kick. There was a hand there. I wonder if there was no. I wonder, Master, if maybe that was not hands in the right position, because he jumped and take us through this. I think for me, when I look at this, I feel like that's not really a free kick.
And the distance between Yena Pilani, I think Naye Gwenya, very, very, very short distance. Could see Lepola Liabenga avoided. I think from Kunsel, I think it was a bit lenient to your in Shanghai Central.
Number 10 there, Mavoso, to take the free kick. The Form 5 player, Mavoso. Yeah, he plays for Central. Oh, well defended by the wall of this Ndani, but it could be the moment where we now experience that change with, of course, Tembelihle Mamba out. Number 11 is about to be released shortly if nothing changes.
And Mzwandile Phumile, the youngest, Phumile, Wangena Dlamini Wakile. I think that change iyamnika coach ukuthi because imbonile sanema cramps bekudzinga vele ukuthi asala mkhokho.
And 20 minutes from now, one of these two teams will be the champions of the Shiselweni region. Oh, beautiful play, but not observing that was there someone to assist him, not quickly building up to the front.
Now, as a coach who was you need to call at least one player or two. Ubatshele ukuthi in that position, in that area, kule zone noma kule side ya Nhlangano Central, akusadzingi ni rush. Hold the ball, ufuna umlenda udlalisana naye. Hold the ball, nzame penetrate. Hold the ball, nzame shot, because they are losing so much possession. Kuyo le half ya Nhlangano Central.
That's a yellow card to be given to Lindani Dlamini of Nhlangano intentionally, and really he's so lucky that it wasn't a bad injury for the Zindwendeni number 5 player there. That is Swane Mangaliso. Look at that. Lindani, harsh and really harsh. It's a spot-on decision, but started to award a yellow card. Now, free kick for Zindwendeni in the box. And nothing to read into a worry goalkeeper and Mavuso. Now Lindani, can he take this opportunity? Too long for him. Lindani Dlamini, confirmation that he's been yellow carded. Another player who deserves probably master to be playing at Premier League level so far.
A good player, Lindani, I think is one of my players, the pillar. Yayo team in Nhlangano Central. Now look at the way like feeling out throughout the games. He's a good player, good ball player. Engine is a tool. He can play with some other players. Bendela passes, quick one twos, and Simbonile earlier on. Even the shots we are outside the box.
Talk about Mavuso, also another key player, number 10, struggling to penetrate the Zindwendeni defense. The quick throw. There's no time to waste. Oh, a beautiful touch. The first touch was too technical, beautiful. Free kick, confirmation. They are a problem. Number 10, Mavuso, and number 11, Lindani. These two players are a pillar of this, the Nhlangano Central High School. I was really smart.
We have to avoid my fouls like zone layer. I think if we are trailing, we are behind with the goal 2-1. Then when they my fouls landing alawa, set pieces, I think isengibukele lama games lawa. Both teams our conic defender kahle. If we tolerate right, then unga capitalize akuwo.
All right, he's good when it comes to penalties. We're not sure when it comes to free kicks, because curving it could be the chance of throwing numbers in the box and find the right person. That is Lindani. Oh, too long, too high for some of his teammates, and too high for goalkeeper Gina Tunes. Now 18 minutes to go, and I can say that Nhlangano have got 1 foot as the champions of the Shiselweni region.
These are the things that tifundisa abadlali bakho Fabrice. If uthole iset piece le kanjena kulesikhathi lesi less than 17 minutes to go, faka le bola, because they are under pressure. Faka le bola ekhathe boxini, ungafuni ukutishayela wena, anything can happen there. But siyambona uzama ukutishayela yena yangetulu kolipali kanti ibuyifakile ekhathe boxini.
Now numbers for Zindwendeni now too long. Beautiful controlled by Zwane Kenneth. It's not over. They are pushing numbers. They want to get that one equalize, and straight if they are to equalize, confirmation is that we'll head into penalty. Let's see, Tony Mabuza scored in the first game. Is that a penalty? No. Spot on by my captain for Nhlangano. That is Melusi Chaba.
You know, ungafika usela abadlali bangivile bezindwendweni. I said if being coach, just call 2 players kubatshela ukuthi niyibambe le bhola nizame ukupenetrate ningaluzi position so easy. This is a good play.
I wanted to talk about his moment because the way he drives the ball. What's a chance? A header. Oh, short, but too wide. Tony Sobhuza. He should have maybe started the game, Master, in as far as his technique is concerned. Very smart play.
A very good player. Look at him angapeniki taking on umdlali, then again abesathi ufuna kubuya ngekhathi, then maybe take a shot, but it's a good play. Angibathanzi badlali laba landzela ngemuva laba loser possession so easily, but for him Tony ungena ne-impact. I think coach instruction lamnike yona ngiyo lebengisolo ngikhuluma ngayo.
Oh, they are still hoping and still dreaming. That is Ndwendweni high school supporters. And as far as the hopes of qualifying for the regional level concerned, now is a chance. Siyabonga Dlamini, but snapped the chance to Tobisi. Tobisi the goal scorer. Kenny moved faster, but too long for him. And there is the number 4 of Hlangano. There's 15 minutes to go. We're edging closer to the end of this encounter. Anything is possible. Teams are still allowed to make changes, of course. They're not done with their changes. That's the men who came in the second half. Smelane for Ndwendweni. He's trying really to have the last man on the ball there. And the captain Nimeru defending so well and perfectly. But it could be a different story there because number 14 there, Shiba Sneluto of Nhlangano with a miscontrol, and goalkeeper Hannah Mavuso coming and say, take it easy, we have a chance here. It's not over. Ndwendweni in the box. Header, heading down to the ground in Tobisi. As a player of his caliber, supposed to be really in the chance. He knows. Look at that. And talking about the captain, then went on to miscalculated move by their number 14, Shiba Sneluto. Then we have to talk about Yanda Mavuso also being present to calm the situation. So the lapses in concentration in these last moments of the encounter should be beneficial for Ndwendweni.
More especially the captain Ayanda Xaba kumele ukuthi ende ngcono kuma situations la kanjena, because any mistake ya equalizes Ndwendweni, then the panic button tabe sese iya pop up, because once ba equalize my opponents kan solo nya leader, then ba gena epowerni bafuna ukuthola that winning goal.
Let's see if there could be magic with 13 minutes to go. Nothing changes. Hlangano champions. Cindy Sokumalo. That's an all-stars player. All nations rather, not all-star. All nations. First division material. So he's used to this facility. His home ground as an all-nation player. For the Hlangano supporters, they're not used to this. They know that their team is supposed to have scored more than 2. But hopefully, the remaining 13 minutes, 1 or 2 goals could be on their side. With the hope that Premier League and National First Division officials are present to monitor the success of the youngsters, of course. Let's throw. It's Mavuso. The control is perfect, but the doubt in making decision. Look at that, beautiful play from the Ndwendweni stars, just lacking the final moments in whatever they do. See, well blocked by Tava. Now Dlamini Siyabonga getting a chance, looking for Pilani, but too long for Lindani and Pilani. Now is Ndwendweni not wasting much time. Oh, that is Mtobisi using his expertise and experience as Umuhau United player. They have changed really completely in the second half. As Lendeni, just lacking that moment. Could be the chance. Cross in the box. Numbers in the box. Beautiful save by Ayana Mavuso. That is class. That is perfect. If you're a goalkeeper coach, that's what you need from a youngster. Top class save from Ayana Mavuso. Otherwise, technique and control. Beautiful shot from Shiba Sneluto from Ezindendweni as well.
That's a good save. A very, very good save. More especially because Nalanga, Zeliam Zopa, I think Kuleya position layer.
First, I want to talk about maybe the timing of the shot. He knew that he needed to deliver in the box. I just feel like he knew that maybe he had an opportunity to score.
Yeah, I think he saw a chance. He saw a chance. Would see this is what I'm talking about. Take a chance. Might lose the possession. It's either we are shy or we are penetrating.
Now pressure is mounting for the Nhlangano side with the Ezindendweni, of course, showing signs of looking for that equalizer. It's defense that is headed by the likes of Cindy Sokumalo have received a lot in terms of pressure. That's the man really who just entertained us. Ayana Mavuso plays for a non-recognizable league in the Nhlangano area. Oh, that's a beautiful, a world-class save.
Strong hand.
If you have seen what Raya is doing for Arsenal, then this is a repeat of what you want to expect from a goalkeeper. Now, Dlamini Siyabonga,
Golden Glove winner.
You had to say that. I see 10 minutes for Ezindendweni. It is now or never. Now let's see. Lindani coming to help in the midfield. There should be a change quickly from the Nhlangano team. Coming in is number 5, Kale to Wenya coming in. Let's see who he replaces. Number 5. Number 7. Number 7 also coming in, yes. Mavuza, number 7, is coming in. Out Pilani Ngometu. Out 7.
Mavuza, Sporile, last game.
Yeah. Out Pilani Ngometulu in. Mavuza, the number 7. Now that's confirmation that the Premier League material, Pilani Ngometul from Rangers Football Club, out in quickly. Mabuza, number 7. Another change series, number 10, Mavuso out in number 5, Ngwenya Kaletu. In Kaletu, out Mavuso.
I think now the coach ufuna controller yona igame, more especially ngakhalethu wakangwenya. I think sinokuhle wakamabuza. I think coach ufuna nje kuyocetha igame with him, but with Khalethu njengoba ngisho ukuthi ufuna kumanage yona igame, utawusambona la khathi kakhulu ku midfield azama controller the tempo of the game because they are leading. They need that one player ku midfield otaba controller yona le game.
2 players, number 5 Ngwenya and Mabuzo, number 7. Look like that they are really coming with some different effort. Let's see, the idea is just to throw balls in the box. Beautiful play by their number 2 there of this Ezindendweni side, Zwane Kenneth, but experience of their number 14 there from Nhlangano. That is Dlamini Wakile. That beautiful save by Ayana Mavuso as well. Key players in these 2 sides. Are you worried about his height, Master?
No. His height is good. Ikahle kakhulu height yakhe. I think ngalama reflexes uyambona ukuthi he's a goalkeeper. Not by chance, but a natural born goalkeeper. And he's brave. Akasiko akasabi kwendawo nalama saves.
Now we less than 6 minutes before the encounter confirmed over, and if nothing is added, of course, the champions of the Shiselweni region will be confirmed as Hlangano High School, Central High School. Senior officials in the stands, some well-known faces. I can see Zwakele Simelane, Eswatini Sports and Recreation Council. They're in a blue jean. Mkaya wako.
Yeah. Inkumbi yabo bomkaya.
Forgot that you're at home. Now that's a challenge on Nsindi Sokumalo that confirmed that also the number 7 Gwenya, who came in, was awarded a yellow card. When you say Bumkaya Bonge, so you're at home.
90% wabo bomkaya bami. Yeah, I'm home. I'm home.
We have to look for the Jerusalem High School team and look at the records if Master Dlamini is ever one of the key players.
He used to be posters, man, staff room. There used to be posters, staff room, Sali team, the golden generation, the Ayole team. The first side to figure semi-final national.
I don't know if you're telling lies or telling us the truth, but we were not there. We believe you. Gets Dlamini, Siabonga, say the goal scorer crossing the box. Is their numbers? No, too long for the number 14 there, Dlamini Wakire. Too long for him. Came into the second half, Dlamini Wakire. It's 4 minutes left. I have to release you, Dlamini, for preparations of the on-field interviews. Once again, joining me, there is Bandire of Shiselweni, and then Snengosi of Hlangano High School. Is there a chance? Let's see. Last moment, but beautiful tackle and the beautiful chance from the Ndani. Oh, too early to take a shot, maybe. Bandire, have you accepted the defeat? Gianga corner. We have remained a good soldier.
Awuvuma masekhalelo uHisley egcina ngisengavuma manje ngeke sekuningi lokusengenteka.
Now let's see goalkeeper
Sekuningi lokusengenteka njengoba selwendiwe nje lishintsho loluningi. Kwami ngibona nje ukuthi lama strikers ethu mangathatha le bhola angaloku akhipha ima long passes. Ashaya le bhola adlale ama touches angene lapha ekhaya boxing. Khona lesingaphuma nako lokuphilayo. Sambe sekhaya sithokodile.
Now that's a chance also coming from Dlamini Wakire, the number 14, taking a shot, long shot, to see if things could be on his side. On the other side, the man who is happy alongside the supporters, we are seeing that is Snengosi. Snengosi, ukuhambela kahle.
Well, yeah. Tindo tihamba kahle ngendlela lesigadze ngayo thina emafans enhlangano Central High School. Ndike siyathemba ukuthi kutawuphela kanje. Sinelithemba angeke sithi phelile igame. Igame yebhola ayipheli kungakhali final Wesley.
All right, the two analysts now will join me for the reminder of the encounter. You have it. There's not many key players of this side. Dying moments of the encounter, anything is possible. Sindiso Kumar and Sindiso trying to move, but Mtobisi leaves the ball looking for numbers in the box. Well defended by Captain Sikava. If you can see, there's nobody, especially only one player. He's the number 7, Brother Mabuza of Mhlangano. So the rest are just behind, trying to overcrowd this side, or I should say, as Ndondeni. a minute away from the final whistle. There is the expectation that maybe 2 to 3 minutes should be added on, or else and Hlangano are the champions of the Shiselweni region, alongside Ntwanjeni for Hoho and Big Ben High School for the Lubombo region. So tomorrow the journey takes us to Somplo National Stadium, the capital national stadium, not capital per se, but in the Lubombo area, so but near to the capital city. So we see now a chance to see the Manzini champions, where shortly I will let you know who plays now. And then when you are applying more pressure, especially with less few than seconds left. It's a chance, header, ooh, shot, net, ooh, that was close. That was close from Tobisi. Tobisi, ooh, he really can't believe that he just missed his chance. Shabangu Tobisi, so close, yet so far for the Umuhau United playmaker. He scored the first goal. Look at that header, but just a chance to give his side an equalizer. He still can't believe that he missed that chance. Mtobisi, the 17-year-old Mtobisi. 3 minutes have been added on, so there's a chance, maybe one more for Sindwendweni to get an equalizer. Mabuza. Sinengosi, that was close.
Yeah.
I saw your heart nearly jumping as a Hlangano supporter.
Yeah, that is close. If I were to highlight, I'm an Orlando Pirates fan. By this time, Orlando Pirates should have been singing the song Sekusele Kancane.
All right, now the players are being urged to release the ball. It's the dying moments, but he kept on. Now let's see. Oh, it's too long, and this chance maybe. Ooh, too soft for Zindiso. Have you lost hope, Bandire?
No. Sesengalahleki lithemba, sesengalahleki. Kaze ngishilo ngathi lami lithemba. Noma kumukela kwami, ngiyawumukela seKhalihwisi. Manje sesemaningi amathuba njengoba basho umnezi sho ukuthi nje sihlalisene ngalobo libhakabhaka manje nje sesihlukaniswa nathi goal. Sihlukaniswa ngeti goal. Yafa nePirates iwafake masenje. Iwafake sekungena themba nathi sengawafaka.
All right, anytime from now, the man in the center story will bring us to the end. The noise you are hearing is coming from the Hlangano Central High School supporters. The noise is coming from Hlangano Central High School. But there's that hope from Zindwendweni that maybe it could be their chance to bury the encounter. And shortly, the man in the center will bring us to the end of this encounter as far as the champions are concerned. Let's see. Champion is Mabuza. Mabuza, or overtaking him, taking a cross to the box shortly, crossing the box. Is there anyone? Oh, that is a Flamini. Oh, Mabuza and Gwenya failing to use that. There you have it. We've come to the end of the encounter, and indeed, Hlangano Central High School are the champions of the Shiselweni region. And look at the excitement on the faces of the students. And they know that it's a moment they have been dreaming for. They're used to reach this stage. Tell you what, some of you senior officials, government, senior officials in different workplaces, you've been at this level at the Hlangano Central School. So you must be the supporters of this school. I can easily relate to some of you at home, wherever you are, who went to Hlangano Central. You know what it means for you to win today's game. Otherwise, the encounter has come to the end here with Hlangano Central High School winning the encounter by 2-1. The excitement of the Hlangano Central High School officials means a lot. Can't wait to hear from Zwandile Shongwe. What will be his excitement after this 90 minutes? Excitement there. Dances is what they have been looking for. They are bronze medalists for last year's Instacash soccer tournament. This year, they are looking to go all the way and be the champions. Let's see the dances, the moves, the excitement, the smiles. And for them, it feels like they are at home. Now, our in-house and co-commentator, Linda Dlamini, is standing by for commentary, or rather for interviews with some of the coaches. Linda Dlamini, what is the excitement looking like, and what are the coaches saying after the encounter?
uhambe kanjalo-ke wona umdlalo lapha eKing Sobhuza the second stadium inhlangano lapho khona inhlangano central ngiyo-ke boshampeni besigodzi-ke noma besifundza saseshiselweni bashaya phela izindwendweni nga-2-1 nginaye-ke coach wayo izindwendweni Mfanzile Ndulini lo ushido ekucaleni ukuthi mhlawumbe the football gods ngenteka ukuthi babe nabo Ndulini. Unfortunately niyaphuma, but I'm sure you're a proud coach, you're a proud teacher ngendlela labadlale ngayo.
Yeah, ngijabulile kakhulu bafana bami badlalile ngokutimisela ukuthi nje ma mistake lapha nalapha, otherwise bona badlalile ngoba nawubheka kahle nje kube game of two halves le. The first half badlale kahle laba ba central, but the second half sibene upper hand thina mane madala was not in our side ukuthi si utilize ama chances ethu eswatholile.
Kuyinga ukuthi coach mhlambe nidlale later than inhlangano central.
Well, nangibheka le game lena akusi factor le engathi benga contribute kulokudliwa kwethu le, because ngibuka ngathi bekwi 50-50 situation le. In this game akusi factor le ngathi is affected kakhulu.
I'd like coach Hambo to abafana. I'm sure ukuthi na next year ndawuqhubeka nizama.
Yeah, we're going to regroup. We'll come back stronger next year. Central nje, they must watch out next year. We're going to knock them out. We're going to organize ourselves and come back stronger. Next time we'll go and represent this region.
Siyabonga coach. Nguye coach wayo izindwendweni ngumfanzile wakamamba usho kona ukuthi batawu regroupa babuye next year. Ngidamfuna coach wenhlangano central ngumzwandile wakashongwe utasichazela is a master tactician this one. We managed ukuthi aguqule score sezindwendweni asendelo 2-1 labe bahlale bawina ngayo coach. I'm sure ukuthi botsite ufuna nje 1-0 but bafana bakho babe sebakunika ibonus. Overall le game ihambe according to your plan in coach.
Well, I am according to my plan. Siwinile nje maybe because of home ground advantage. So the boys failed to stick to our plan, because the plan it was to put pressure on them the first 15 minutes, but commit mistakes ngale on the final third. But akukabi kanjalo, angathi maybe fatigue or from game as excel. Then coming to the second half, okay, before the first half, the concentration laps, even in the first game, we considered in the last 15 minutes. Same with this game. So we need to work on the concentration. The second half, it was much better, even though Besasidlala under pressure, Sosba invited us because we were relying on our wingers now. But overall, I am happy about the boys' performance.
Coach, happy performance ebafana. Nyalo sodlala national. Ngitiphe tinvo lokugcina ukuthi ulungise kakhulu sodlala national.
Well, kahle structure. Kumele sibuye silungise structure sethu kuwo onke lama zones. Kulingima kakhulu sathi ukuthi when we play low block or we are facing my opponents ladlala low block si penetrate kanjani mid block letinvo leto. There's quite a lot of things. Even the set pieces, we got about 6 set pieces, but bafana bashaya ma holes. Even the corner kicks we are failing to convert yet. Height and we have players who are very good in aerial prowess. We have good aerial prowess, but I've got 7 days. So still a long way, a lot of work to do.
Go and celebrate with the boys coach in the fans.
My pleasure, my boy.
nguye ke coach wayo inhlangano central ngumzwandile waka Mshongwe Fabrice Msonera I'm sure ukuthi uyayiva mhlambe uyambukele ekhaya uyaweva emafans mathendele I'm sure ukuthi ngekulalwe namuhla Holneck mhlambe ngekulalwe namuhla Mangwaneni ngekulalwe namuhla ekhaya edolobheni ngekulalwe namuhla up until emaseyisini ngeke kulalwe namuhla I'm sure nami namhla ngidawusala la inhlangano because i-team yasenhlangano winile mhlangano central sengibe ma champions ayo ishiselweni region sebayohlangana nayo ke Invonjeni sebayohlangana nayo i-big band sasa samthola lo tawu representa yona imanzini. Back to you Fabrice Msonera.
All right, thank you very much to the on-field reporter. Now, the stats are telling us that indeed the Nhlangano Central High School are the champions. Looking at the shots on target, 15 against 8. In terms of ball position, they were quite behind, especially in the second half. Otherwise, what a counter we've enjoyed here at the, King Sobhuza. Started with a penalty, captain by captain Melusi Kaba, opening the score with a beautiful finish, calm and composed. Melusi showing us what is done, how it's done. One of the oldest players in this Nhlangano side, and then went on to be a beautiful game as their number 13, giving us a beautiful ball to their number 13 Mavuso in the area. And Mavuso, the moment Mavuso received the ball, he was not in a hurry to take the finish. He went in area before and then releases a cross to their number 13 Dlamini Siyabonga, who scored his 4th goal of the day. And then in the morning he had scored a hat-trick against Tatikuru, and then he went on to score the 4th goal of the day. There were moments of brilliance, of course, from the Nhlangano side where they could have maybe scored more goals. And then you have to look at this clinical pass where Mavuso number 10 released, really timing the pace, the finishing, the composure. These are Premier League staff, and this is what he say. They are the champions. An aerial mistake, defensive mistakes came in the defense of Nhlangano Central with Mtobisi. Amahau, that is the team that he plays for, number 15, the captain of Zindwendweni. He scored this goal to give his side. The 3 goals were scored in the first 45 minutes. And once again, saying a chance for them to see if they could do something in the second half. It was a beautiful day, beautiful goals like this we've seen. And indeed, the champions for Nhlangano and Nhlangano Central High School, a school that makes an A grade. Tomorrow, the journey continues in Manzini, where at Sompro National Stadium, it's a chance to see the champions who are the champions of the Manzini region. Eswatini TV, we are there, and your leading commentator is in the house, Fabrice Msonera. Niasimos, Sicharaga Munans. Awe.
When you choose your adventures,